Hey everyone, Depan here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov, episode 61 here. New day of recording on the Twitch channel, and we're gonna get organized and probably get back into a shoreline raid. I'll see you guys in the stash. All right, here we go. One thing I did notice, I did need to sell these. We also gotta see what time of day it is, because if it is nighttime, we might want to go to interchange. It's not quite daytime yet, so we'll probably do one shoreline run and then yeah, go from there. I think we just hop in. We'll sell those glasses with our next sell. But yeah, we're gonna be looking to get player kills, scab kills, all that good stuff. Oh, but should you? That is up to you. It really supports the channel, Derpy Duck. If you can afford it and you want to, I would be more than happy to accept a higher tier sub. If it means you're going to be sub for more months, I'd rather a tier 1 sub. And also at the end of the day, if you... Oh, I just realized this has the... I'm going to actually back out and take that off. There's no reason to have both of these on there. At the end of the day, if it means that you can support the stream longer on a tier 1 sub, I'd rather a tier 1 sub. And at the end of the day, if you can't support, just watching the content is the first and foremost way to support the channel. That is... I do need subs to pay my bills and be a full-time content creator, but at the end of the day, I don't get the critical mass of subs that I need to do that unless people are watching my content, straight up. So, watching is more important than anything else. But subs are all, I think the subs are also important, but they are, I think, secondary importance to the watching the content, especially on YouTube style stuff. I think I'm just gonna take off the this guy. I think that'll work better on the HK. Okay, sorry about that. We have extra ammo here, right? Yep, extra ammo, extra 60s. We got our scab killing one. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, and especially on YouTube, because YouTube, we have the join feature now on YouTube, which by the time this episode comes out, that is available on YouTube. But like I said, I'd rather you not join and just leave this video on in the background for the full length of the playthrough, you know, for the full length. That helps so much, having that watch time be like 45 minutes to an hour, which is really high for YouTube, which gives you stupid high CPM. So that means we need less views to make more money, which is cool. So then when we do get high views, because we're going to get there, I think enough people on the internet like long-form content and full unabridged playthroughs that that we can, you know, we can get a really decently big following of those things. And I think those things will be good. And then with the high watch time and the high CPM, if everybody's watching a large amount of time and the average watch time is super high, YouTube would play well, you know. Personally, that's the content I prefer. That's personally the content I prefer as well, you know. If a video is not like 45 minutes, I don't really like it. That's not true. There's some videos I watch, but like I listen to podcasts. I watch full-on draft videos. I don't like it when I do not like I like Deadly Slob as a person. I really do, but he only puts highlights of his hardcore up. I can't watch that. I can't watch the highlight version of his hardcore playthrough. I have to watch him live or I can't watch it at all, you know? Hey, that's great, Derpy Duck. Like I said, if you want to and can, I would really appreciate it. But if you can't or don't even want to, that's fine too. Ultimately, what I'm saying is it's really up to you. I'm always gonna really appreciate it though. I really am. Big podcast guy too. Yeah. I'm a big audiobook guy as well. Like long audiobooks. But yeah, like even just like some of the and some people really enjoy those highly edited raids that are like a 40-minute raid condensed into 20 minutes because they skip all the looting, and like I get that, but like I find that boring. I don't know. But that's just me. So I'm just going to keep producing the content that I would like to watch. And eventually we might get shorts, we might get smaller stuff, we might get more tutorial-based stuff if we can hire an editor, stuff like that. But that's down the road. For now, I'm just going to keep making what I like. Go from there, you know? It's always been my philosophy. Will I be the most popular content creator in the world? No. I don't even want to be the most popular content creator in the world. That sounds miserable. So, something we've definitely talked about a lot before. As the same with Minecraft. Same with Minecraft. Although I have noticed for Minecraft, and I might do this. I keep getting this spawn, huh? Not that it's a bad spawn. It does have a lot of play to it for PvP. But I have noticed for Minecraft that when I am recording for YouTube, I tend to try to rush stuff more. And I gotta really learn how to slow that down. Because I don't mind playing a little slower. I should play a little slower. Like, the permafrost, I feel like I've been just focus on progression. And less on the, like, I'm going to build this thing in full and really automate it from the start. Which is why I think I need, like, I need a good expert pack next. I like commentary in between fights. Yeah, it's good, Turkey Burgers. I agree. And, like, see, the thing is, the way I play Tarkov is I don't always fight people, too. That's the other thing is. I play Tarkov for the mix of stuff, not for just PvP, you know? There's a lot of content creators out there that are only in this game for the PvP, and that's totally fine. I think that's totally fine. That's just not how I like this game. Or that's how I like this game at the moment, you know? When Arena comes out and stuff like that, I think I probably will be doing some more PvP and playing maybe a little bit, I don't want to say normally, but like hardcore may go to the back burner when I have like a cool place to like vent gear at, you know? Okay, keeping an eye left for movement, but we don't really have any long range stuff here, unfortunately. So I kind of want to try to get the Heps first so I can kill the sniper scavs to get our scav kills up. Same with gas station. Because if I can get the 10 suppressed M4 kills here, then we don't have to worry about like losing our suppressed M4. Not that we can't build another one, but because we can, I just yeah, I'd rather get in position over here first. This is a pretty good position to be at too if you're looking to like get your scav vest balaclava kills and not go to resort. It's a pretty good place to be at. Surprised there's no sniper scav up. Might be in the other back corner. Try not to skyline myself on the ridge there too much. But yeah, this position lets you run backwards and forward, like back, left and right a lot, and like use the scavs as kind of indicators that there's players around. A little bit harder to do when everybody's using suppressors, but usually a scav will get us a shot or two. Yeah, unfortunately it is foggy. I need to build a PC. I've watched this game for over 2 years and wanted to play. Yeah, it's really fun. It is. I think this is a worthy game to build a PC for. And I don't say that lightly. Like, you know, I definitely don't say that lightly. There's a lot of good games out there that are good, but like they're not really worth building a decent rig for. And then, of course, the bonus of having a decent rig is you can play other games too. But like, if you're just gonna play Tarkov, like, I don't know, it feels worth it to me. But I also like really this game hits a lot of. That's either that was either a player or scav boss minion. I actually think it might have been a scav boss minion, but they had like a longer, narrower gun, so it feels like they could have been a Mosin. How's the ruble situation? We're like 1.2 million, 1.3 million away from Stash 3, which is pretty sick. Oh, that I don't know. Azrael. I need water. I don't have contacts either, so like somebody could come up behind me pretty easily. I mean, if that is Sanitar, we might want to go try to kill them later. Never played any of the Dooms, no. I enjoy a good single-player RPG from time to time. And I definitely enjoyed those a lot more when I was younger, and I had, like, infinite free time. But these days, I really enjoy games I can sink my teeth into and put a ton of hours into. There are exceptions, of course. I'm not saying that's like a hard and fast rule for me, but in general, I prefer games where I have a ton of replayability and long-term play, experience gathering, etc. So instead of like 20 hours to beat a single player game, I need like 3,000 hours in a rewarding gameplay loop experience. So Magic the Gathering, Minecraft. Well, Minecraft has so many things in the middle of it, which is another reason I don't enjoy too many single player games, because you can kind of get that experience in Minecraft over and over again. Tarkov, PUBG, Culling. These are all games you put a ton of hours into. Oh, man. Really messed up all those, huh? Yeah, there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with nothing wrong with liking Doom or anything like that. Just not necessarily for me. All right, this person hasn't come out yet, which either they're looting all the filing cabinets, which is possible, but it's going to take that long to loot the filing cabinets, or it is, I was right, and it is a boss guard with a beta backpack, or, you know, there's also a chance I missed this person coming out too. Well, let's go see if Sniper Scav is up. Maybe go hit a bus depot. Go from there. Like I said, I don't really like the single player experience either, except for Minecraft. But yeah, that's fair. I'm trying my best to not sound like a old fart stuck in his ways, but I really do just enjoy these 3 games right now, you know? There has to be something really impressive about it for me to want to enjoy it. Differently. Or, you know, enjoy a different game there. A scav or a player? I've seen a scav run that far. Well, I did enjoy Borderlands. I played Borderlands 3. I enjoyed it until I stopped enjoying it, you know? That's such a weird thing to say, but like we played that for like a week on stream, and then I was done. You know? I have not been following it. I was aware of it, but I have not been following any of it, really. Tend to play them on launch, and then when the DLCs come out, that's fair too. Yeah, very reasonable. All right, let's go loot Heps while we're here, I guess. Yeah, see, that gets boring to me though, Derpy Duck. Like, I understand there's a possibility for hundreds of hours of gameplay there, but once I beat the game, I'm gonna be bored of it. Once I complete the main mission, I'm gonna be done. USEC 1 key. So that's 2 USEC keys. We should probably get out with that, or try to get out. Try to do our best to get out with that, because having both of those keys is pretty powerful. Current most played is Path of Exile. Yeah, but that's a game that has like seasons and different characters, and the gameplay loop is the same but different because of this minor adjustments. This is Escape from Tarkov, Derpy Duck. So the gameplay loop in this one is always the same. You go into a raid, you do some stuff, you get out. But the little minor differences changes everything, you know. He played 4 days, 7 hours on this one build so far. Yeah, which is really cool. That's cool. I think that's cool. I don't know. Yeah, fair. King somebody. Yeah, I have no idea. I always meant to go back and like do another No Man's Sky run and like really hit up everything else that they've added to the game, and I get to a point in that game always where I never get to like the actual new stuff. I just do the same old stuff and then never get there for some reason. I guess we get a little bit of the new things, but nothing too wild. Pistol here. It's one of my favorite games that I've never really completed. Yeah. It's good. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I think they've done right by the community, and they've done right for themselves. I think it's like, not necessarily passion project necessarily, but it was definitely in the realms of like, they wanted to do it just to kind of prove everybody wrong type of deal. You know, which is totally reasonable. Those sell for now. We'll grab them. Option 4, random website, but it's not sketchy. It's its own launcher, though. Exclamation EFT. We'll grab all this junk. This might be an M61 scav. Are you an M61 scav? No, you're a TPZ scav, which is fine. Let's go check bus depot for scavs. I think my goal of this raid is going to be to kill all the scavs and get out. I think that's going to be my goal, and we're going to avoid. I have pretty good confidence in killing Sanitar, but I also don't have like the best confidence killing Sanitar. So we're gonna go kill the ones at bus depot, and then scoot on over to like radar. Maybe hit gas again, and just get out. Yeah, exclamation EFT in chat. You don't have to get it. It's called Escape from Tarkov. Hey, yeah, it's Sanitar's either stupid easy to kill or just like the hardest one. Yeah, yep. If you catch him in the middle of a run because he doesn't have armor, you just have to spray him generally and you get him. But yeah. Did someone say Sketchy? How you doing, Sketchy Pegasus? Good to see you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab that. Multiple scats. Three, I think. Tarkov's one of the games I love to watch but have no intention of playing. That's fair. Oh, I should have checked my dailies. Could have swore I heard another one. to my left there. I may have. Just Haas stuff. Again, still looking for Schuss. Don't need that. Sure. Maybe somebody... Oh, yeah. See, I knew there was another one. Okay. This is a very, very unique game. It's raid-based. Think of like Diablo meets PUBG meets... I don't know, choose an MMO meets... It's a military sim. I don't know. Yeah. I couldn't tell you really. I've only really been playing hardcore, if I'm being honest. Really only been playing hardcore. So not affecting me at all. The first bit I did play, it seemed like a lot more people were running like level 4 armor. It definitely slowed down the early progression of the wipe for sure. I felt anyway. You could take or leave that, but I did feel like it slowed it down enough, you know. That one sells well. What else? I think it slowed down those that were already... It definitely slowed down those that were already slow a lot more, for sure. I don't really want to do that there. There's windows there. Nothing on these shelves, right? Okay. It did slow down some people who speed rush, you know, bum rush things as well. It at least made it wasn't so they weren't infinite, right? Like, sure, you could go farm rogues or raiders, but really at the end of the day, your ammo supply was limited. It wasn't like you had 5,000 BP rounds, you know, right off the bat. Week 2 is better than hour 2, can it, you know? Yes, but M80's tough to shoot. M80 is very tough to shoot. I'm not saying that people didn't rush it, but I think people with 1,000+ hours of the game are a little bit rarer than we initially thought. Did I loot this one? I did. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm... Oh, maybe we're overthinking it, you know? I think the average player doesn't have that much, even with the other system in place, you know? See if a sniper scav spawned in behind us. Yeah. So like, I feel like the like when they release the average stats, like that's really telling. When your average player isn't surviving 30% of their raids, like, I think there's a lot of players that struggle and don't like get a lot of kills and stuff, you know. 7.62 BP is still one of the preferred ammos. Just because you can buy a decent amount of it and craft a decent amount of it simultaneously. 5.56 is definitely in a pretty bad spot just because of the limitations on it. The recoil changes definitely made like VSSs and VALs not very good. Again, you know, not that they weren't already nerfed. What else? 545 is actually 545 is like the good mid range, I think, because you get BT and BP are about the same, and they're both good enough to get through face shields. So I think those are both pretty good as well. Yeah, I don't know. P90, huh? I'll grab that for the ammo. We'll start unloading those. I'm never going to use Upper Hunters. Yeah, M80's definitely a great budget round for sure. But I mean, like level 5 armor does stop it, but the SA58 got a little bit better, so you'll be able to shoot those full auto at least. So I don't know. It's definitely an interesting spot. I don't know if it's good or bad per se. I'm sure it's great for some people who enjoy certain rounds and not great for others. Yeah, I prefer the semi-automatics. Our SR25 is still my favorite by a lot. Yeah, SR25 is my... And M1A, but... But that was a little bit more expensive to kit, so I don't like it as much. Use the MK17 semi mode more than the auto mode? Yeah. It's good to have the backup auto mode for when you're, like, storming a building, right? Usually a scav or two here. That's a lot. Maybe a backpack. Oh. Alright. Well, I don't think we're going to be running into any more players here, so what we're going to do is this. Oh, no, but I have the Karund. Shoot. I have to get rid of both of these things. This is worth having. I think I'm past those. That said, we're still going to switch to the Black Rock rig, I think. Right? This is 16 and this is 20. Yeah. So put that there. We'll put this on. Take all these out. Get rid of you. Be a little bit heavy. Put this there. Definitely want that USEC key. Definitely want all these. That's fine. Alright, we'll do that. I'm gotta be mindful our player kills won't count now, but I honestly get the feeling that there's no players in this raid, which means I probably should have gone and looted Resort, but I really do want to get this USEC key out. I think it'll be pretty powerful. I was hoping that was a... Hoping that would be a shush. Yeah. Lackluster loot, lackluster spawns. I do have a strong suspicion that when there are not a lot of players, sometimes the loot's kind of sucky. That's what it feels like anyway. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. These all sell well enough, I think. Keep those. Yeah, we'll probably just go hit some caches on the way out here. Not a big deal. Just grab these for now. For diaries, really. Getting Karund armors is quite powerful. Matches are good. Maybe we could actually afford some contacts if we get enough matches here as well. Yeah, that would be good. Oops. And hopefully there's some scavs and construction area there. Trade to the gnarly MPX. I forget whether 2 or 3 sells well or not. I don't think it does, but we have the space for it now. Get rid of it later. Pretty sure it's the last drawer. Light bulb. Okay. Yeah, we go down this way. There's one more cache here. Gives us a pretty good angle for the scavs. That'll be better. How much overweight are we? Fairly overweight? Might get us to where we want to be at. Does, nice. Yeah, our strength is high enough now where we're actually regaining stamina here, which is nice. At 45 kilo. I want to light the scar, by the way. Both the versions. I keep finding that I kill players that are using them, and whenever I use them, I get killed. So that's my basic interaction with both of those weapons. I guess I haven't used the heavy as much, which is obviously a lot better. But I still prefer that SR25 or RSAS, or actually the RSAS is pretty fun too. I haven't used that in a little while though. That was harder to get, but it's just shoots so clean. M1A, stuff like that. Sometimes Satstar likes to hang out like right there. What's that weird red? But I feel like they're in the buildings. Even scav wise, this raid is very quiet. Like we've seen what, 1 scav? Sorry, there's 3 up at the thing, so 4 scavs. I forgot there was 3 at bus depot. None at radar tower, which is odd in itself. It's looking like none here as well. We haven't fully cleared it yet, but usually you see some sort of movement by now. Bizarre. Sure, you know what? We'll take that. Why not? Might put us overweight again, but trades for the helmets we're going to need soon. Good to go. Yeah, I don't know if that's the thing anymore, Newman. It might be. It might still be. But I've noticed that scavs kind of spawn in behind you. Like where players are active. More so, you know, but I could be wrong on that too. Like that could be just, that's pretty good money cash. That could just be also my confirmation biases. Hey Papa 2, how are you? Good to see you. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to their Fridays. Oh yeah, that definitely pushed us over into the You are now overweight section. I don't hate the idea of continuing what we have here. That said, though, I just remembered we do have a decent barter for NVGs that we could use for nighttime shoreline. It's not a half bad idea. It's not good for super long range kills, but NVGs don't really affect red dots all that much. So you can still get outdoor nighttime kills. For sure. And it is raining. It's just the scoping in is going to be terrible at night, which makes sense. Hey, now that's a good one. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Vaz. We actually have, speaking of NVGs, we actually have the NVGs that go on that, so I think that might confirm actually us coming back in to Shoreline. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for interchange just yet. Been dead to kill once too many times, I think. Good morning, Jax. How are you today? Good to see you. I think we're going to go up and around and do those 3 caches, then head back down to this corner. Might as well. Might get some shuss, you know. Or more money. More money's great. Let it get fully nighttime here. I guess the chumming kills are pretty important too, but I'm also not really that worried about chumming kills. Like, yes, I would like to get to the collector and get that stuff done, but like, I'm just not concerned with leveling up anybody. As long as I can do my hideout stuff, I'm not concerned with leveling up anybody. Semi-tired, DJ had to go work. It's 3:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Holy Terror. How are you? I'm doing very well, Jax. Thanks for asking. We're just hanging out, playing a little the old hardcore Tarkov. First raid of the day, you know? I thought Lady Pine was waking me up early at 5:30 a.m., which is fine. That's like half an hour before I want to get up. 6 a.m. is my go-to, like, wake-up time. But, yeah. 3:30 a.m., a little bit too early even for me. I walked over it. A little too early even for me. There you go. Okay. I found so many GPUs and stashes this wipe. That's like our 3rd or 4th one, I think. Silly. Don't even need them. That's the worst part. I would trade this GPU very happily for a Schuss, you know? Still gonna keep it, but also bring in our bigger backpack for nighttime. Should be good. Get the old nighttime pilgrim raid going, you know? Cash loot OP, yeah. Doing pretty hyped to load in a raid with my scav. See a green battery, nice. Yeah, doing all right. This raid's pretty quiet, but that's okay. It's a good warm-up raid. I need warm-up raids, you know, when we're just starting the day. But we're looking for player kills. We're looking for scav kills. We're looking for Schuss for our hideout. Among other things, you know, money. We're looking to make money to upgrade our stash as well. We're getting pretty close to stash level 3 upgrade, which is pretty cool. I'm out of energy. Oh god. I was like, why is my energy going up so slowly? It's because I literally have. Okay, well, we're just got to get out then. Yeah. Because we're exhausted. We'll be able to heal through this with the grizzly, no problem. But it does mean we can't run anywhere. It's like I'm pretty sure did they change it so that when you're prone moving that you can't keep up? It's pretty wild. Let's see if there's any food in here. I don't have any random food that I'm just saving for money. Oh, I have the sugar. We can eat the sugar. That's probably worthwhile so we can loot the other caches. Oh, yeah, we're good. All right, let's use all that. That'll get rid of our exhaustion. Put that there. Come on. And then, yeah, then we'll use all this. Grab that. And we're good to go. Just like that. All right, cool. All right, now we will go back and loot the corner. Keep healing up here. This grizzly might be ditched, so let's use the grizzly for sure. Another reason we're going back this way, sometimes scavs spawn up in that tower over there. I don't want to get that going. I do want to wait until we're done with the fuzzies here. So I was dehydrated. That should be going away now, though. Yeah. Nah, we don't have any. We're not even remotely close to that NACO, and sugar's not hard to find. As far as for scab case runs, I'd much rather have. I'd much rather do the 95K. No, I have 4 or 5 moonshines already. They're pretty common now. Not pretty common. They're common enough nowadays where I don't need to actually farm them. Like, they're common spawn-wise, I mean. Where I don't need to farm them in order to get the scab case. In fact, I think I have an extra one. I think it's only 3. In which case I can I have 4, so I can barter 1 for a good set of MVGs. That said, we got the slock for we got this thing for some MVGs we have back at base. So we're not going to be doing that barter anyway. Also, I wouldn't be going out this way. I wouldn't be doing this loop if I had to come back to this extract. I would just leave. But the fact that there's an extract over there makes me not hate this at all. Which is nice. Bank robber, huh? Nah. I guess we'll grab the splint. It's good to hold on to. We don't need the euros. Alright, let me get all of my stamina back now that we're not exhausted. That said, though, sugar does sell well, too. Sugar sells for 10k these days, which is good for hardcore one slot, you know? That sounds great, Jax. I know you're talking to Quap, but I'm happy for you. How you doing, Quap, by the way? Good to see you. Hope your day's treating you well. Hope your day's treating you really well. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why leaving it 1 use doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't seem to be any scavs here either. Which, again, it's not a huge deal. We can always, like, next raid we come back in, we'll have to kill 2 more scavs. So. Not a huge deal. I don't know about that. Depends on what we're playing, you know. I've played far too much Magic to to assume I'm just gonna win, you know. But I've also played a lot of Magic where, like, given access to every single card in the world, yeah, maybe I could win. But most people play it's based on what they have in their collection, right? Hey, Shogun, how are you today with the Prime subbage?
Hey, DP.
Cheers. Yeah, King Ralph, I get the feeling that they may not spawn there anymore. I feel like I've seen them in the tower, but definitely not near the actual border. But you're right. I don't think I've seen the scavs there really much these days. I think they've taken them away kind of from the extracts. I haven't seen them over by the tunnel extract much either. So, yeah. So, Shogun, seriously, though, thank you for the 13 months of Prime for sub number 2 today. Really appreciate you. Okay, one more cash, and then we're out of here. I just couldn't leave until the timer was red, you know? Is really what it came down to. AFAC's great. I think we'll get rid of the bandages for the AFAC, I think. Right? Actually, no, we'll get rid of the med tool. No. I'd rather have the med tools. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. So we made some decent money. We got a few kills, but overall, we survived. Honestly, any raid that you survive with some extra benefit is a win, right? We're not trying to speedrun anything. We're not rushing anything. You know, we're just relaxing and enjoying our Tarkov trip. Red timer does equal best timer. I agree. Mercutio, hello. How are you? Good morning. Nice. And we got some experience. Level 36. Again, got some scab kills there, which is good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right. We also made a decent amount of money that raid. So we can, we're 1 point, no, we're actually 900,000 away. Sorry, for some reason I thought we were at like 7,300. Yeah, we're actually much closer to, much closer to level 3 stash. We might actually even hit it here. I don't think we quite made 900,000, but it's close. Let's got the USEC 1 key, so like Lighthouse actually becomes interesting here, and we actually have a ton of tasks on Lighthouse. I'm gonna just remove the money from these. Let's just get that in the way. Yeah, we have USEC 1, USEC 2. Where did that end up? There it is. So like that's good folder of intel spawns. Etc. Those are the only ones I have. If I had like this plus a Marin card key, like we could really do some Lighthouse farming, which would be pretty sick. Here's those NVGs though. I have 2 of them actually, which is pretty sick. Okay, I could probably sell some GB coins, but honestly, nah. Right now, I'd rather sell. We are going to eventually want those. These trade for contacts, which I am going to want before going to this raid. Keck tape we're selling right now. This is basically a level 4 armor. That's going back on. This is getting sold. Don't actually hate saving one of the mags, though. At least I had the good bullets in it. We're never going to use a P90. We're just never going to afford to be able to shoot that many of those bullets. You know? All right, so our first round of selling here because we're running out of room. We got to look at our daily tasks, too. Because there might be a daily task that's just like, you need to do this now. Okay, 7.9. We're 600,000 away. I don't think there's anything for Jaeger here now. It's just mechanic. We're pretty close to the injector case, but we're not quite there. And unfortunately, these go to fence, but we still get 60k a pop for them from fence, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be like 400,000 away, which we could definitely push for in our caches, or in our stashes here. But I don't think that's worthwhile, to be honest. Or 500,000, a little 400,000 away. I mean, it might be worthwhile, but just because we're running out of room in these. So if we run out of room, I'll do a little push here. Let's go in there. That's getting sold. PS rounds are good. Surprisingly ran out of some PS rounds, it felt like. Guess I'll wear those. Why not? Because you know how much that ricochet chance saves us. I roll. Does that Mosin fit there? It does not, unfortunately. Okay. Min-maxi style, we really should have this key in here if we're going back, especially at nighttime. Okay. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do this up in one of those guys, right? Yep. And then maybe this in here. No. Take the suppressor off. I could put that in there. There you go. That saves a little bit of room for us, which is good. These are getting sold. That's getting worn. I would really like to keep this as well. This is powerful armor. What is it, level 4? It just has so many durability points, you know? Like, this is probably what we want to use on our next run here. Just takes up so much room. Wrong person. Okay, officially 400,000 away. All right, so what our daily tasks are. Survive factory twice. See what the reward is. Not great, but might be worthwhile. Just do those real quick. Oh, Tarkov shooters unlocked. That's good. Flat screwdrivers. We have a decent amount of those. That's probably worthwhile just to get Jaeger rep. Just so we don't accidentally go down to level 3 again. I know these are pretty useful crafting-wise, but I think that Jaeger rep is worthwhile. Just to really secure the fact that we're not going to be there. Plus, completing a daily task might get us a new one. Okay, kill any PMC left leg or right leg shot from a distance. Yeah, we're not even accepting that. There's no reason to. I may go to Lighthouse, but we're not going to get leg kills on Lighthouse. It's just not how that map works. Okay. We're not going to... I shouldn't have... Well, I should have accepted that, but I guess I shouldn't have. At least it tells you how much you need beforehand, I think, on the weekly. Alright, and this can go here, technically. Maybe we'll ditch this MK. I think that's what we're going to do. Get that sold up. We'll put that there. Put that there. We're done on those. Okay. Back to this way. This can come up in one of these if it'll fit. Oh, I actually didn't have a split with me, which is actually a big mistake. Okay, I liked that strategy. I don't, however, like... Sell that. I don't like there's no reason to waste a voodoo during a nighttime raid here, so let's get rid of this. Let's put a real laser on it. Did they fix the scav vest? They did fix the scav vest. I actually don't hate these for NVGs, so let's do that plus... Put it on the HK. It's like, why can't I reattach that? I put it actually on the HK. There we go. So we'll do that. We'll do that as our... So we do have a little bit of range, but maybe not the longest of ranges. It's actually, can we move these over? Not really. Do it this way though. Oh, that works still. Nice. Okay, that's much better. Let's get popped back up there. We could top... I have more 5.6A1, it's just found in raid. Pretty sure I have more 5.6A1. We have 5.5A1 as well. Can I top that up? I think I have some found in raid 5.5A1. Maybe not. Maybe we are actually running out of that stuff. right, fair enough. Let's actually swap these two, I guess. Save some bullets for later. Okay, so we need to kill scavs. We need to ditch knife hack. Put this back on 4. Yep, put that there. Make some money. Maybe get some player kills. Bring some liquids in with us. I might just... This might be a case where I just top up here. We should go check on our hideout as well. No worries. Enjoy the work and lurks checks. Thanks for being here. Hey, Sausage Roll Steel. How are you? Yeah, there was an update this morning that fixed the... It was the WT-10 rig and the scav vest that were kind of busted. I don't think we're crafting much else here. I guess we turned it on just to get the workbench stuff going. Okay. Let's trade for a Bitcoin so we can get closer to a weapons case. And this one's... So we need a LEDX. I guess we need 2 folders of intel as well. What's this one gated behind? Oh, I do need intel level 2 then. Okay. So we need a lot of that stuff. I think VPX is spawned on Lighthouse. That'll be a fun adventure. But yeah, we really just need it. Getting this LEDX means we can craft... Actually, can we craft a defibrillator? We should try to craft a defibrillator. So 1 more capacitor. Because I think the defibrillator is needed for... I'm pretty sure the defibrillator is needed in the LEDX craft. I'm almost positive. So we should definitely get that going. Because I want to get the med station going. Then craft the LEDX to hand in for private clinic. That's going to be my goal. Or we'll just find 2 LEDXs and it'll be fine. But, alright. Yeah, let's hop back in. Nighttime. Get our kills. Profit. Let's do it. Yeah. And we could get nighttime interchange kills, but I'm not that fussed about completing chumming in a timely fashion. I'd rather get our hideout going. Feels better to get the hideout going. No. With the stim case, with our rule set, the stim case is probably the #1 reason to not have the ability to put those in there if you're looking for a true hardcore experience. But like, I think I'm still gonna leave it. It's very hard to get, so it's not like we didn't earn it. But yeah, no, it's like basically I'm not gonna have a painkiller. It's gonna take my painkiller slot. That ibuprofen in my thing is gone, right? We just keep 4 morphines in there with the bleed stim, the green stim, propitols, SJ6s, a mule if we have one, antidote if we have one, purple stim, adrenaline. We just keep all the stims in there and use at our leisure, you know? I mean, that's what I did in the normal play. You should too. If you're playing normally, the stim case is very powerful. I would recommend just keeping a smattering of stims and then keep like the bottom row free so you can just loot morphines into there. It's a free 10k, you know? Even if you die, it's a free 10k. For the bare minimum for morphine, you know? So, and just replace your painkiller. There's no reason to use anything but morphine these days, you know? I feel like anyway. And like, even if you want to use them on hotkeys, like, keep a morphine or a propitol on your hotkey, and then you have an extra to replace it with, you know? You need 2 ophthalmoscope, 3 magnet, 3 UHF RFI. Those are actually pretty easy to find. I've been finding those a lot on interchange. 3 power bank and 2 portable defibrillator. Okay, so it's a bit much, but I'd rather get it started now. The ophthalmoscopes are going to be tough. I have been finding not a lot of those this wipe. So I need to get a 222 or a 222 or a 226 key. 301's been really letting me down. I also don't have a 110 key. If I get like 2 more Shoreline LEDX keys or like Ultra Medical, we might be able to get this stuff done. But I do gotta check some Lighthouse locations. I think Lighthouse has some pretty cool stuff. Okay, where are we? Green Gunpowder House spawn? Okay. Don't hate that spawn. Yeah, this one, for some reason, the 4X doesn't get as grayed out as the other scopes do, which is fine. And this may be a raid where we just want to loot the town for shuss. Which I think would be fine. We'll see what we find in here. Keep looting, get our charisma up. That's all you need. I mean, all you need, right? We don't need any of that. I still might loot the swamp. Yeah, I think Lennox is easier with the right keys as well. Agreed. Agreed. I know there could be cultists in here, but there's like five shush potentials. 5 or 6. This doesn't have any. Yeah, you can't get into that one. It's this one, I think. Is it this one? Might be. Maybe not. There is a cache right here, though. Is this one that has stuff in it? I can't remember. Not really, just kind of empty. Yeah, fair. Oh, I forgot to put a laser on this. God dang it. That was a mistake. Took off the flashlight, forgot to put on a laser. Wrong multi-block item. Hey, Air Max, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Okay, none of that. How's Elden Ring treating you? Was able to lurk a little bit on Monday. Ooh, that's really good stuff. 8. Wow, that was a stacked freaking ammo box. Yeah, not too bad myself. Just hanging out, doing the old hardcore Tarkov, you know? Like we do. Trying not to die to cultists and trying to find shuss. You know? That silly little green can of foam. Alright, I'm not going to go to the next house. I know it has 2 more in it. You know what? We can take cultists. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. We might as well go back for the truck at this stage as well. Because it is like pure nighttime right now, right? Yeah. This thing's pretty good too. It's okay. What's this one for? Did the dev talk about the future game considering the international... they have not been talking about it. Because I don't think they really can at the moment. Or if they may want to, but also don't want to invoke anything. So they are tweeting and they are updating the game and working on it still currently. So yeah. Yeah. gonna say there's 2 over here, right? All right, so we'll grab this one, then we're gonna go head back to the town. Loot jackets. I guess we'll do the church as well. So another toolbox in there. Yeah, I really hope everything works for them as well. Yeah, no. I mean, it's... yes, it is political, but at the end of the day, it's also people's lives, right? Like, that's... I don't want to politicize people's lives. So... I am hoping for the best for everything, for all the situation. Real-life mass murders is devastating and horrible, you know? Yeah. I think we're going to get rid of this. And that. Okay. Did they increase how much this is going down? It feels like this is going down a lot. I mean, we'll be able to find stuff. Should be able to find stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Guess we walk through it this way. I've never really gone this route before. You can't jump in that, huh? Interesting. Uh-oh. Okay, don't get me stuck. Alright, we're walking through the swamp. Yeah, bling bling hardcore. Yeah, it was really funny. We killed... So, to get this is like cobble pieces. You know me, I like to collect parts and stuff. But the guy we killed had a pimped out M700 and the Space Trooper M4 with a 100-round mag in it. But they had the blueberry armor on. They were doing that task with the M4, the whatever that peacekeeping mission is. So, like, that's the only reason I spotted him on the tree. Like, we both kind of... He knew where I was, I didn't really know where he was, and he was peeking on a tree with his little blueberry helmet, so I was able to kill him at range. Oh, it was... When I looted it, I was like, that's a Space Trooper, and that's a 100-round mag. It was really funny. But, you know, they were generous enough to donate a lot of M4 parts. You know? Because we're working on getting suppressed M4 kills for Peacekeeper. So... worked in our favor. I'm also trying to get the Scav Vest Balaclava kills for Punisher Part 4. But when you play in the AM, the servers are a little bit quiet, especially when you play nighttime raids, so it's tough to get the kills, unfortunately. But play with what you got, right? Play with what you got. Tarkov came about generosity, Deadpine. Yeah. Something like that. But I think with that level 36, we're officially past my whatever I got in the first 2 weeks of playing on the wipe on my standard account. Because we started this hardcore run stupid early this wipe. It's like 2 weeks in, a week and a half in, somewhere in there. But yeah, we're pretty far past our air quotes main account now. I'm like, who am I kidding? Hardcore's been my main account for a couple wipes now. Man, not shuss. I need shuss. 1x3 green bottle, please. Come on. I'm annoyed, chat. I'm annoyed. Good old Coca-Cola and an MRE for my dinner here. I searched that, right? Yeah, I did. Did we hit the cache? I don't know if I hit the cache. I did hit the cache. Man, I'm getting old. Well, that one does open. borrowing the gun until I died to return it. That's true. That is true. We have all the pieces to make a lot of M4s and the barter traits to make a lot of M4s. The ammo's really the issue for NATO for us. They extended the craft times to like triple what they used to be. So like I can't consistently make 5.6A1 anymore for NATO. So we're really kind of stuck with like AKMs and things that can find bullets from scavs. Ooh, nice Enigma. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for my new setup. I'm excited for my new setup. Just gotta nail down which sitting standing desk I want to get. And then yeah, I'll be able to set up the camera. The cables should be coming today, I think. Oh, Max, I don't know. I haven't tweeted about it yet, so we got one of these. Got one of these bad boys. That'll be my new camera soon. That'll be fun. Panasonic Lumix G9. Pretty reasonable for a mirrorless camera. That's got good video on it. I mean, yeah, it sells really well. Might as well grab it. But then I'm going to be doing that plus a sitting standing desk. Plus I have 2 new monitors sitting there, so I'm going to be going to less monitors or the same number and just different ones. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what we can fit on the desk. Mounts wise, you know. But the main thing is going to be 3 27-inch curved around me. It's going to be kind of like an ultra wide, but split up. Very excited for it. It's going to be a sweet setup. Question is, how many do I need? I don't know after the after upgrading, because all of my monitors besides my main monitor right now are 24-inch, 21-inch. I don't remember. They're smaller, so I don't know with the extra real estate from the 27-inchers how much extra I'm gonna need. I also want to make sure it works with a sitting standing desk, so I don't know. You know, I'd rather sacrifice some screen real estate, I think, to have just 3. Instead, you know. Man, this loot sucks. So we'll see. And to make the sitting standing possible, like I want to actually be able to do it. I'm not saying they aren't big, but you got to remember how much stuff I have on my screens, Enigma. I've got 1 screen dedicated to chat. I've got Stream Elements activity feed. I've got Pretzel. I've got the Redemption Points activity feed. I got my folder system for recording. I've got OBS. I've got Twitter, dashboard, game. You know, like I have a lot. So I think with the 27-inch, I think I can get away with using half of it for chat because it's taller, right? Like looking at the monitor, because my sideways monitor is for right next to my 27-inch for chat right now. It's only like about that much that I'll be losing off of chat, which is like what, 3.5 inches. So it's not too much that I'm losing off of chat, and it'll be in the same position. So I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I actually need some corrugated hoses. I turned some in for tasks, so. All right. Let's go ahead and drink that. Put that there. We don't need these. We don't need this. We don't need this. Technically, really don't even need those, but. Yeah, let's just double Tarcola. I want that. Fix up those stuff. I'm not gonna say that one out loud, Skylar, but that was really good. It was a really good joke. Well played. Well played. Well played. All right, at least we can do that jump over again. So, that's good. Okay. I actually have more monitors on my streaming rig than I do on my gaming rig. Yeah, I have two monitors on my gaming rig and 3 on my streaming rig. Again, because one is purely dedicated to, not what I meant to do. Purely dedicated to chat. So again, if I do the 3, the other 2 5 will be like above and around the camera. So I think that'll be worth it if I can get the appropriate mount. Like, it has to all fit on the standing desk and move up and down with me, right? Like, that's the hard part. So I think I'm gonna just start with the 3, figure it out from there, and then add the other 2 if I can. Specifically for the streaming rig. No worries, Enigma. Have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, nice, Enigma. Yeah, I need to get more storage as well. I've got like 6 terabytes on each machine, but that's during the PC rebuild. I need to do that. But yeah, I need to get some heavy duty storage going. For sure. Oh, I forgot to buy contacts as well. Whoops. Oh, well. Man, this town has been really lackluster. I should have just gone to resort. Well, we finished the vitality task. Dark Crypt, so. But yeah, we'll say, well, that's what we'll say. We'll say it was vitality leveling. Yep. Sure. So this run might be I just reset real quick to make our money and then leave. You know? Probably gonna loot the rest of the town, though. Like, not just this back portion of the town. Because our extract to lighthouse is right there. Road to lighthouse is right there, so. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's eat that on our way out. These are both really good. As long as you have the proper rails for this is really powerful. Does a lot of stuff for your AK builds. Also really want to get contacts before going back in here. Alright. Realistically, we can get rid of that. Probably realistically get rid of that as well. We can also put on that plague mask. We can also swap, like, if we're not gonna, I don't think we're gonna run into players here, so we can probably swap to the Blackrock rig and get some extra looting space that way. Which is why I keep the Blackrock rig in my backpack. Very bright night. I do kind of want to get those last 2 scav kills, though. Maybe we head over to Scav Island. The original plan was to record on the gaming PC while, the original plan was to record on the gaming PC while playing, because it diverts the resources, but it just never worked the way I wanted it to. But right now I'm in my setup is working, I'm not going to mess with it so it doesn't break mindset, and then in the future I'm going to completely redo everything. New PC build, new everything. I'm hoping in the future I might be able to go down to a 1 PC setup. That would be cool. But I also have the 2 PC kind of figured out, so is there really a reason to? You know. Not really sure if there's a reason to. So we'll see what the future holds, though. Because there might be a chance at some point in the future where you can just slap 2 graphics cards in your 1 PC and it works as well as a 2 PC setup, you know? Like, this industry is getting big enough where that might be something that people figure out and get the support for, right? Not right now, of course, but in the future that may happen. So I'm not going to hold out for that, but, you know, I'm also... My setup is good enough to do everything I need to do right now at pretty high quality, which is good, so... camera upgrade was next, sitting standing desk next, more important than, you know, these. Okay. Cobra's usually worthwhile having. Not an expert, but I feel like a one PC setup for someone to try streaming. No, yeah, no. It's again, I'm saying if it becomes as powerful. Like, I'm not talking about like, okay, my 3090 can handle streaming the game, recording, and streaming all at once. Even though it might be able to, because I feel like you still lose a little bit with that. I'm saying like the technology's invented, so like you buy a PC, it has 2 different graphics cards in it. One of it's completely handling the streaming and recording aspect. One's completely handling the gaming aspect. And it just happens to be in one PC, you know? We're talking, like, different protocols and maybe even different, a whole new hardware setup type of thing. Not necessarily, you know? I'm talking about something like that's not even necessarily invented yet. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about currently, you know? Right, you're talking about currently, Nako. I'm not talking about currently. I'm talking about in the future. You know? Talking about in the future. All right. And then I want to grab this out. This, put these here. So we can grab those. It really doesn't actually net us that much extra space, which is kind of funny. But again, that's just the six slots. And then we can also do this to save us some space. It literally nets us 1 slot. Oh, you can't put them on with MVGs. Never mind. All right. Well, there you go. That's funny. So we're doing a U of this town, basically. That's what's happening here. I don't think there's anything that spawns in this, except for food on that table. We went up the right-hand side, now we're going to go down the left-hand side, back towards the lighthouse extract. And again, we're probably just going to reset the raid. Take our win, you know. There's a chance we should go over to cottages. I don't have the key, but I guess it could spawn there. Alright, we looted that. Could be some scavs there. Could be Sanitar there, you know. Looking for fuel. Could get if we can get our last 2 scav kills as well, that would unlock some other stuff. It's also a decent chance we should just go to Resort and see if 301's open. Or not been opened. It's really hoping we get like a shuss and we could just be like justify getting out here. But I mean, even just the money is I guess worthwhile getting out. Stash level 3 is very important. We got here battery. Don't really need a battery for much of these days. I don't think they barter for anything or craft anything important. Is that another battery? Wow. What a house. What a house. Get rid of that. Again, I do need to get some contacts going. We also need lions, so like that's like the last thing we're missing for our scav case, so maybe it is worth going up to the old cottages there. Yeah, we'll go up to the cottages and then swing back down around. There's also some jackets up here, too. Is there a toolbox in this shack? No, right? No, okay. I thought there might have been a toolbox in this shack. It's just a door handle. We also get a chance for some scavs here. We'll do that. I don't think I brought my SMW car key with me, though. Not that we found anything in that, but, you know, sometimes worth checking. Also, if somebody has been through here, which I don't think they have, but if somebody has been through here, we might be able to get ourselves a, our Sanitar task with the cottage key. Because we don't have the cottage key. But boy, have these raids been quiet, so I don't really know. Okay, we'll get the cottage key now. Negatory. Scavs sometimes sit right there. Just be careful. Gotten domed by a bot scav that was just chilling there. Hello? All right, lion. Good chance for a lion. That's a lion. Come on. Oh, clock. Clock. Why you got to do this to me? Jerk. Is the clock or vase worth more? Or do we even really care? I don't even think we care. I think we're just going to go purely for money here. Stupid, stupid clock. Needed a lion, didn't you know? Didn't you get the memo? Alright, well, at least we got a book. Got trolled. I was so confident that was a lion, and that's probably why it wasn't a lion, to be honest. You know? Probably why it wasn't. Okay, another duffel in here. We might as well go check for the hard spawn for the key. I've never personally ever seen it there, so take that for what you will, I guess. But you never know. Negative. All right, and we never looted that backside of the town here. So let's go back through that. Then towards Lighthouse. Extract. Seem to forget the main law of Tarkov. Oh my goodness. Farah coming in hot. Just straight up dropping the 20 gifted in the chat right now. Holy smokes. If you just got gifted a sub, so please make sure you say thank you. And if you're in chat, let's spam the love for Farah. That is extremely generous. And basically gets our daily goal in one fell swoop, which is something, I'll tell you what. That is ridiculously epic of you. And I hope you're having an excellent Friday. Cheers, Farah. Thank you so much. All right, a couple more chances for Shuss here. Just got up work, time to relax. Oh, yes, very nice. Like, I kind of want that fuel. Yay! I kind of want that fuel, but I think we're actually good on fuel for now. Oh, baby. This is why, like, cash is better than toolboxes. Did more than it ever could for me. Stupid, stupid toolboxes. What are you? That's a syringe. I need those. I didn't know that could spawn there. Let's get rid of the rip rounds. They're the least important. 301 is about it. Yeah, I have 301 and technically pharmacy, which honestly, last wipe, I saw more Lennoxes in pharmacy than I did in 301. Straight up. So, that's pretty good, you know. And of course the non-Lennox key spawns, which are much rarer. All right, come on, Mighty Duffel Bag. Give us the last schuss we need. Nothing. Another vase. Is a vase or clock worth more? Anybody know? Off the top of their head real quick. Because we're just going to sell these regardless. I want to say the clock is worth more, but I'm not 100%. I think the vase trades for stuff too, which is nice. I don't remember off the top of my head either. We'll take one of each for now. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll do the science. We'll learn here. This is the creepy house with the kick room, but it does have a How did I miss this door? It does have a jacket. There are 2 jackets in it, so got the 2 jackets. All right. Well, if there's any question whether we're going to go out to the lighthouse or not, it's resolved. Oh, you know what? I did miss a toolbox over in cottages. I'm not going to go back for it, but we did miss a toolbox in cottages. It's one on that far left-hand side there that I forgot about. There's one here, and then I think we're just heading out after this. I don't think there's too much else left in the... I think I actually need that. Right now, I think I'd rather make money, though. Hoses are pretty easy to get. Because I don't think there's anything in these sheds here. I could be wrong about that. I was wrong. There's toilet paper. I don't think there's anything in this one either. Hard spawns? Oh, no, a jacket. Okay, jackets are good. We like jackets. People farm resort at night? No idea. But this shush is way too important to risk it. Even to just, like, Sanitar and crew. It's way too important to do that. There might be a good argument to go, like, try to snipe some scavs at Scav Island. But we're not even going to bother with that. Again, I don't think there's anything in this shed. But I'd like to kind of double check it just in case there's like a rare spawn in here that BSG added in. Yeah, we looted all this. But yeah, the shush is just too damn powerful to not get out now. Oh my goodness, Mazzolino, hello. I'm so sorry. I'm happy I have this. I'm really happy I have this thing because when your hello gets like moved off screen because of chat, I'm so happy that I have a thing where it's sitting there and I get to say hello, even if it's a little late. So, welcome to the stream. Always good to have you. Thanks for tuning in. We've kind of just played our spawns these past few raids as well. And maybe last raid was the one we should have gone into resort, but this raid, I think looting the town and getting out is always the right call when you spawn there. You know. I don't know how safe this is from other players, but GG's, nice. It's a good raid. No kills, but we got a shush. One more to go after this one, I think. We should double check that because I can't remember if I needed 3 or 4 or 2. Pretty sure I needed 2. Oh. And like I said, we got a graphics cards out of the raid prior to this one. I'm happier about this raid. I'm happier about this raid. Oh man. Which is, I think, funny. We did make some decent money this go. I don't think 300k worth, but it's gonna be close. Like, we did pull out a lot of stuff we're just gonna straight up sell here. All right, let's see. For future reference, the clock is worth more. Nice. Oh, maybe we are gonna make. I mean, we gotta push for that last bit there. Oh, the syringe is good too. That gets us one step closer to our That gets us one step closer to syringe case. I also don't mind being broke, really. Same thing. Might keep the ammo of this. But probably not the gun. This is for crafting bleach later. This stuff's great. You can do some top loading tricks with those. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, 10k a slot, baby. It's working for us. These are obviously free slots, so we don't care about their price as much. All right, there it is. Stash level 3, ready for upgrade. Let's get it going now in case we piss somebody off and they go back there. This also saves us room for the money. Also saves us room in our junk boxes because it does take quite a few items. It's a big win. Really big win. Yeah, 15 screws. That's what I needed these for. I'm glad I didn't trade for that Osprey suppressor. My goodness. That takes 48 hours to go, but I plan on playing Minecraft over the weekend, so this will be ready to go on the next day of recording. Not this. After this episode, we're going to be recording more, but yeah. So that's pretty good. Those are all that. Yeah, we really just need this and what does the booze generator take? I think that's what I need the hoses for, right? Yeah, I need a hose. Do need to keep some thermometers. We need to grab a helix, and we need to save at least one of these, the pipe wrench. But now that we're not farming money, we'll be more likely to save stuff, which is pretty dope. Yeah, we should have... One of these should be almost cleared out. Doesn't feel like I cleared much out. I mean, it was 15 slots plus, like, it was like, I don't know, 40-ish slots we cleared. I don't know. All right, how much more shush do we need here as well? Is it just the one? Okay, one more shush. Oh, and 13,000 rubles. I think we can handle that. Yeah, so one more shush. I didn't want to piss off Jaeger for that one. That's a great one to get going, though. These are all good. For later, we're going to put this on, put this on. Let's put those there. Okay. Same thing. We're gonna get a set of contacts though. This is why we're definitely grabbing those matches. Actually kept up with that pretty well, which is nice. I should put this SMW car key in. It's just a good habit to be in. Let's get all these keys in the same spot. These are just for barters. It's the same thing when I go into here. I should be bringing these two keys. Like, it's free. There's no reason to not. But still have a decent set of these. We still have a really good customs key set as well. Like our customs key set is complete, which is nice. I guess we don't have that one stash key, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, what time of day is it again? We going back to daytime here? No. All right, but that's going to be next episode, YouTube. That's been an hour and 40-minute episode. I'm going to try to get the next one started ASAP so I can hop in here while it's still nighttime, which will be good. So thank you so much for tuning in, YouTube. Thanks for watching these videos all the way through. It really does help out a lot, watching them all the way through. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's just getting the watch time up really does do a lot for algorithmic purposes as well as just helping with the CPM and all that stuff. So it's a great way to support the channel. Even if you're not really watching and just letting them run in the background, it really does support the channel. So thanks so much for doing that. Thanks for being here at the end of these videos. You're amazing. Appreciate you just existing in this world. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.